This story takes us back 20,000 years to a time when humans were divided into small tribes. In the story, we are shown early Europeans living in tribes and hunting together. Here we are shown the leader of this tribe, whose name was Ergun. The cold season was about to come in a few months, so he has come hunting with his tribe members to collect food for the winter, and they come across a huge herd of buffaloes. All of them crawl to the herd of buffaloes. Ergun, the leader of the tribe, gives the signal to attack as soon as he sees the right opportunity. All of them attack them. To escape from the hunters, the buffaloes start running in the opposite direction. One by one, many buffaloes fall into the ditch, but one of them survived, and that wild buffalo runs towards Ergun's son, Noyan, in anger. Noyan had come for hunting for the first time, and he does not know how to escape from the hunters. Ergun asks his son to get out of the way, but he gets scared, and Noyan starts running away from him. The wild buffalo moves quickly towards Noyan, picks him up in his horns, and starts running towards the ditch. Ergun, the chief of that tribe, seeing this, throws a spear at the buffalo to save his son. The buffalo gets hit by the spear, but even after getting injured, it does not leave Noyan and throws him above the ditch, and from here the story goes into flashback, a week earlier, where we see that the people of the tribe are preparing for hunting. They were making different kinds of sharp weapons from stones. This was not just preparation, but new people had to make such stones to participate in the hunt. Whoever makes the sharpest and pointed weapon will be selected for the hunt. In this competition, Ergun's son Noyan also passes in this competition. That very night, Noyan's mother tells Ergun not to take Noyan with him for hunting. He is still a child. I love him very much and don't want to lose him. Ergun says that winter is coming, and at this time of the year, everyone goes for hunting. If we don't go hunting,
and Noyan will have to prove himself that he is my son. The next morning, all the clan members go out for hunting, but Noyan's mother is getting worried for Noyan that something may happen to her son. But Ergun consoles her. You don't worry, nothing will happen to Noyan, and they all go out for hunting. After going a little further, there comes another clan which has also gone out for hunting like them, so that they can collect food for winter. After traveling a very long distance, they all reach a stone structure which was once built by their ancestors. This journey is very dangerous. In this journey, many of their ancestors have lost their lives. That is why they have built this stone structure in memory of their ancestors. After going further, they see a wild boar which they injure with a spear. Ergun tells his son Noyan that you will kill it, but Noyan had never hunted before. He gets scared seeing it, and Noyan does not kill it. So Ergun snatches the stone dagger from the boar's hand and kills the wild boar. And then Ergun tells his son that you will turn out to be such a coward. I never thought that. Only the strong can survive here. This is the law of the jungle. In the darkness of the night, when all of them are eating their prey, then some strange sounds start to be heard, hearing which Ergun tells everyone to be careful. Then suddenly, a lion comes there and takes away one of the boys. The next morning, they build a small tomb in the memory of that boy and decide to go further in search of prey. But even after traveling many miles, they do not find any prey. After walking the whole day, they decide to stay in a cave at night. There, Ergun makes some tattoos of stars on his son Noyan's hand and tells him that you will see these stars in the sky at night, and as long as you follow them, you will reach back to your home. Actually, this is a kind of map that which way their home is, i.e., if someone gets lost during hunting, then he can reach back to his home by taking help of this map. After morning, they once again go out in search of prey, and then they see footprints of wild buffaloes, which makes everyone happy. Now they start hunting wild buffaloes, and here comes
Ergun reaches there quickly and tells his son, "Don't you dare lose, I will save you." But then the rock breaks on which Noyan is hanging. Noyan falls down, hitting the rocks, and falls into a small path between the rocks. Ergun wants to go to save his son, but his tribe members stop him. They say, "Now there is no way to go down from here. Your son is no more in this world. We don't want to lose you. You are the leader of our tribe. It is your responsibility to protect us all and take us back home." But Ergun was not ready to listen to anyone. He sits on the edge of the same rock the whole night and keeps calling his son. But finally, he understands that his son is no more in this world. And when his son does not return by the next morning, all his companions make a small stone tomb there in memory of Noyan, and take their hunt and head back to their tribe. After some time of their departure, a vulture comes and sits on Noyan and starts pecking. But before it eats him, Noyan wakes up. He throws the vulture down, and after that he calls his father. but he does not get any response. He realizes that everyone has left from here, and now no one can help him. He does not give up and tries to climb the rock, but he is not able to climb very high. There is a very deep ditch below, and maybe fate wants to give him a second chance to live. After some time, heavy rain starts there, and due to the rain, the ditch below slowly starts turning into a river. He understands that if he wants to stay alive, then he will have to jump into the ditch below. And when Noyan realizes that the water has become deep now, and if he jumps, he will not get hurt. After this, he jumps into the water. But as soon as he falls into the water, he becomes unconscious. The next day, when he regains consciousness, he finds himself in a different place. He survived the jump from a height, but the bone of his leg was twisted. Then he binds his broken leg with sticks, which makes him able to walk. And then he reaches the top of the rock from where he fell. But on reaching there, when he sees they have made a tomb for him, he starts crying. He understands that his father Ergan and the people of the tribe believed that Noyan is dead. Then suddenly he hears some strange sounds around, and to escape the danger, Noyan climbs a tree, where he spends the whole night on top of a dry tree. The next morning, when he goes to drink water, he sees a pack of wolves, and they were moving towards him very fast. Then some wolves attack him. Noyan runs back towards the tree, but one wolf catches his leg. Noyan attacks the wolf with a knife, and the wolf gets injured and falls down. Noyan quickly climbs up the tree. The wolves wait for him all night below, but when it is morning, all the wolves have gone away. Only that injured wolf is present there, whom he had killed with a knife yesterday. First of all, Noyan makes a spear for himself with his knife and goes to kill the wolf. But while killing the wounded wolf, he feels pity for it and changes his mind about killing it. After this, he first ties its mouth with a bandage and then picks it up and takes it to the cave where he had stayed with his tribe for one night. The next morning, he wakes up and goes out to find herbs and then grinds those herbs and applies them on his feet. Meanwhile, while he is drinking water, he sees that the wolf has opened the rope tied to its mouth. Seeing this, he gets scared at first. But then Noyan calmly goes to give him water. Seeing him coming near him, the wolf gets scared. But Noyan says, "I will not say anything to you. I want to save your life." After which the wolf drinks the water. Now the wolf also understands that there is no danger from him. The herb that Noyan had prepared for his leg, he now applies it on the wolf's wound, and at the same time, Noyan also gives him the insects which he himself eats. Now slowly a relationship starts developing between them. Before evening, Noyan hunts a rabbit because he had not eaten anything for many hours. At night, with great difficulty, he lights a fire and cooks the rabbit, and gives some part of it to the wolf as well.
Both of them are badly injured. That is why they live in the same cave for a few days. One night, Noyan looks at the tattoos on his arm that his father, Ergan, made and sees the stars in the sky. He says, "I have to go home and meet my parents." On meeting him, Noyan tells the wolf that he should also return to his herd. The next morning, he gets ready for the journey. He tells the wolf to go back to his home before it starts snowing, and he leaves from there. But he sees that the wolf, whom he named Alpha, is following him. Even after going quite far, the wolf keeps following him. Noyan tries to chase Alpha away many times, but he does not give up chasing him. Actually, the wolf had become attached to Noyan because Noyan saved his life. At the same time, Alpha sees a voice. He tries to hunt him, but is unsuccessful. Noyan understands that the wolf is hungry. He gives him the food that he had collected for himself. This was the first time that Alpha ate food from Noyan's hands. Now both of them have become friends. After that, Alpha hunts a rabbit which both of them eat together, and at night they sleep together. The next morning, Alpha wakes Noyan up by licking his face, and as soon as he wakes up, he tells Alpha that you stink so much, and he forcefully throws him into the river. Both of them bathe in the river. Here, Alpha also catches a fish to eat. After that, Noyan sets out on his journey again. At night, they both sit around a fire. Then Alpha senses something. We see that some more wolves come there. Alpha goes to them. Actually, this is Alpha's family. Noyan understands. He tells him that you should go with your family, and the wolf goes with them. The next morning, Noyan again sets out on his journey. Now, the cold has increased. Snow is falling all around, and Noyan moves forward in that snow. Then from a distance, he sees that some wolves are eating a dead prey in which Alpha is also included. Alpha's companions do not let him eat the prey. Noyan recognizes him and runs towards Alpha. Then while running, suddenly the ice breaks, and Noyan falls into it. Actually, it is a frozen lake. When Alpha comes to know about it, he runs towards him. He tries to break the ice by jumping, but the layer of ice is very thick. That is why it does not break easily. Inside the water, Noyan started panting. Then somehow he takes out his knife and breaks the layer of ice and comes out of the water, and now both of them are together once again. To save himself from the cold, Noyan quickly lights a fire and takes off his clothes to warm his body. Then the next morning, Noyan continues his journey with Alpha. After going a little further, he sees a man. He is very happy to see him, but when he goes closer and looks, he finds out that the man has frozen to death due to cold. He feels very sad to see this. After that, Noyan goes inside that man's tent, but he does not find anything needed there. After which, Noyan takes the man's bow and arrow and starts moving ahead. Then he sees that hyenas are coming behind them to hunt them. Both of them start running to save their lives and enter a cave. He escapes from the leopards, but now he has entered the home of an even more dangerous animal. Actually, this cave belongs to a black panther. Then the black panther attacks Noyan, but before he can reach Noyan, Alpha attacks him. While they both are fighting, Noyan sees Alpha weak and shoots an arrow at the black panther, killing him. Alpha survives, but while fighting with the black panther, he gets injured many times. After this, Noyan heals Alpha's wounds and thanks him for saving his life, and promises never to leave him. The next morning, they both resume their journey. After traveling for many miles, Noyan finally finds the Sami that his ancestors had built. He is very happy to see it and realizes that he was on the right path all this time. Now he is not far from his tribe. Soon he will reach his tribe, so he resumes his journey. But after going a little further, Alpha falls down. Due to weakness and wounds, he was not able to walk anymore. Without wasting time, Noyan picks up Alpha in his lap and starts moving towards the tribe. The snowstorm was very strong and Noyan had been traveling for many weeks. That is why he is now finding it very difficult to travel further. But he does not lose courage and slowly moves towards his tribe. After reaching a place, he starts seeing his tribe from a distance. During this time, his father also comes to know that someone is coming from a distance. He is very happy to see his home after so many days. There was no trace of Alpha. After that, somehow he reaches his tribe and collapses there. On seeing Noyan, his parents come running. On seeing him, they both cannot believe that this is their son. They both had assumed that their son is dead, but now on seeing him alive, they become very happy. Then Noyan tells his father to save Alpha. Saying this, Noyan falls unconscious. After a few hours, when he opens his eyes, he is in his house. His parents and tribe people are sitting all around, and Alpha was also lying near him. But here they come to know that Alpha has given birth to some children. Seeing this, Noyan gets shocked. That means Alpha was a wolf, and despite being pregnant, Alpha accompanied Noyan at every step of the journey. Seeing this, Noyan hugs her and thanks her in his heart. Now at the end of the story, we see that after a few weeks, Alpha's children have grown up a lot. This is the beginning of a new era. Here, humans have started making friends with animals as well. In the end, it is shown that after facing many difficulties, Noyan finally reaches home, and now Alpha and his children were also with him. With this, the story ends.